Hey folks, how's it going? I'm Josh. Today we're checking out David Mitchell, hilarious rant on Flat Earth Society, Graham Norton show. Man, everything I watched so far with David Mitchell and it has been really, really good. Let's see, Would I Lie to You, Peep Show, the Mitchell and Webb Look, I think that was called, and his own YouTube channel. So everything I watched with him has been fantastic so far, and I'm really enjoying Peep Show. Peep Show is fantastic. So definitely working on getting a clip down version on YouTube soon. So it'll be coming soon. So let's just jump into it.
Your Observer columns over kind of the last 5 years,
Yes,
about? Yeah. And the columns kind of cover, things that are going on in the news and in our culture and in our society. One of the things you pick up
Hillary
on
Clinton.
is what's happened to facts, that facts aren't what they once were.
Yeah. Facts.
Facts.
I thought you were talking about the defunct way of sending messages. No. I mean, what happened to that? Well, I'll tell you what's happened to that, the internet. And it's the least of its victims. Yes, well, that's the thing. The internet has happened to both forms of fact, both faxes and facts. The internet has seen to.
Yes.
Because now, essentially, you can't tell truth from lies. They both look perfectly nicely typeset. They're both on websites. Loads of people endlessly saying how mainstream media is all lies. But it's not all lies, is it? I mean, in fact, there's a lot more recourse if there is a specific lie in mainstream media than there is on a random website that someone's just put up there. But people are going around saying, no, mainstream media is all lies. And that is bullshit. And the fact that people think that is extremely worrying. But it's one of the other terrible effects of the internet, that the truth, it is out there, but it may never again be discerned.
But also, would you seem to be going backwards? Like, you talk in the book about how we now have to listen to people saying the Earth is flat.
Yeah, yes, that's one of the pieces in there is about the new Flat Earth International Conference. It isn't a conference from the 14th century. This is a conference that started, I think, in 2017. And it is a growing thing, and that's because people are so contrarian, people are so willing to believe unsubstantiated things that have websites, that they are now going back on the conclusion we have all rightly drawn about the shape of the planet we live on. And that people are sort of going, and by people I mean idiots, saying, I'm a questioning person, so why am I going to go along with this idea that the world is round? Well, I'll tell you why, because people went up in a rocket, looked out of the window and took a bloody photo.
I could have sat and listened to him talk about flat earthers for another 10 minutes. If you guys haven't seen the documentary that came out a couple years back on Netflix, you should watch it. It's fantastic. It is one of the best things I've ever watched. They come up with, so to prove the Earth is flat, they actually go through all this scientific stuff, right? And the stuff they come across, or the proof that the system they come up with themselves to prove that it's flat, disproves every theory they have. All right, so they came up with some type of very expensive items, a lot of money. I forgot how much it was, but it's like this. It's perfectly balanced. It's like used in like ships and stuff. I forgot exactly what it's called, but they use these things to prove that the Earth was flat, but all it did was prove that it was round. And then they did this like measuring thing where they used a laser. I forgot what it was. It was like a measuring stick inside over a curved surface or whatever, but like a measuring stick and some water or some crap. And they used a very powerful laser to show that the beam wouldn't curve or some shit like that. It was something really, really goofy. Whatever the experiment was, it didn't work. It's crazy to watch, but it was still enjoy. I enjoyed it as much as I enjoy conspiracy theory. So, but it's sad because you can laugh at this stuff, but this stuff takes root in a lot of people. And a lot of people, this type of stuff being spread around is dangerous, and a lot of people believe it. So, right now I'm laughing and I'm entertained by it until it becomes like a bigger thing. You never know. Yeah, this is funny. I need to check out David Mitchell's book now that you're talking about. I'm going to look that book up and see what it's all about. So, all right, folks, that is all for this one. Hopefully, if you guys made it this far, you would like to subscribe. If not, it is cool. Just keep on watching. Leave me some comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.